Hey guys, so today we're going to be looking at more Am I Wrong stories. Yeah, let's just get right into the video. Am I wrong for walking out of the restaurant and leaving my friend? My girlfriends and I went to a restaurant 2 days ago. I was a designated driver. I ordered my meal and they ordered their meal. I went to take a picture of my plate and before I could even take the picture, one of them used her fork and stirred up my food. I got upset and asked her why she would do that and she told me it was cringe to take pictures of food. That friend needs to go. Because what do you mean it's cringe for someone to just appreciate something? Something that they bought. Okay? Food costs money. And sometimes you just want to take a picture of good food. Like, what's that girl's problem? Why can't you let someone be happy? Seriously, if it's cringe to you, then you don't have to do it. Silly? Like, no one's asking you to do it. Just let other people do it. Let other people enjoy their lives. Jeez. I would have dropped that friend instantly. I could tell the other girls were uncomfortable, but no one stood up for me. All I wanted was a damn picture because my plate was presented beautifully. I got upset and just walked out the restaurant and drove home, leaving them behind. When I got home, I asked who paid for my meal and zelled her the cost. They started texting me and telling me that it was just a joke. What I did was immature and that it was wrong of me to leave them behind considering I was a driver. I do feel like I overreacted, but I also feel like what she did was mean. What she did was mean. And nobody else stood up for her. I would have left too. I would have been like, okay, you guys are not my friends. Bye. Why would the girls even expect them to stay? You're just gonna stay there the whole time being upset that your friend would do that to you and you know nobody else stood up for you. Why would you stay? I would have done the same. I would have also just went home and enjoyed my own company. Why would you need these kind of company when you can treat yourself way better? Seriously. So dumb. It was just a joke. We hurt your feelings as a joke. Yeah. See ya. Am I wrong for telling my husband that I like the way he looks now? So I have always been into staying fit and working out. It's just my hobby. And my husband was super into that when we got married and when we dated. He was super built, which I loved. But ever since kids and desk job, he has put on a big beer belly. Used to weigh 180, now 250. But here's the thing, I don't hate it. I love it. It's comfy and warm and I like having a little more to grab onto. He's still handsome, still has really big arms. He just has a belly and a butt, which I'm into. But basically last night he said he felt bad that he's heavy and I'm skinny. Basically, long story short, I told him I'm into bigger bellies. Now I realize that sounds mean, but I didn't mean it like that. I was tired, but he got mad and it still hurt, so should I apologize? Okay, I think she didn't mean it in a bad way. I'm pretty sure she was just trying to be like, no, you're perfect the way that you are. I love the way that you look now too. But I don't think he was looking for that. I think he was looking for more encouragement from her to motivate him to go back to the gym kind of thing. So I can see why he was a bit hurt. I think she just worded it wrong. Instead of being like, I love big bellies, because that's very specific. She should have been like, I love you in every single form. And then he definitely would have been like, oh, honey. Yeah, that's what you do. Am I wrong for dropping my kids off with my wife when she's with a grieving friend? My wife's best friend Jessie lost her husband about a month ago. My wife has been at her home almost every single day since. My job has me being on call some nights and money is tight, so I can't not be on call. I know Jessie is struggling, but it is stressing me out a ton to be basically a single parent since my wife is never home. I have talked to her about cutting back, but that ends in an argument about me being heartless. Yesterday I was on call and I actually got called in. I couldn't leave our 2 daughters home alone, so I called my wife telling her she needs to head home now. I need to leave. She told me no and to figure it out. Excuse me? You're a mum. Your kids come first. Like, yes, your best friend is grieving. You've been there for her every single day. Your kids need you too. We don't have the money for a sitter. My parents live too far away. Her parents aren't allowed near the kids. They suck. And my friends have their own lives and families. So I packed up the kids and on my way to work, dropped them off at Jessie's house. My wife was pissed that I did that. When I got back, we got into a huge argument and I told her she actually needs to be a parent. That I'm very sick of her playing house at Jessie's house and we have our own kids. She thinks I'm a heartless man and I told her to be a parent to our own kids. I agree. She's literally a mom. What is she doing? So she's just staying at her friend's place every single day for a month. What about her kids? Her kids need her too. I mean, not only her kids, her husband probably needs her too. Like, I get that she's trying to be there for her friend, but if it's a day where she actually needs to come home because her husband needs to go to work and nobody's going to take care of the kids, she needs to head home right now. Seriously, don't have kids if you're going to be like this. What the heck? Seriously, 1 month is crazy. Am I wrong for telling friends or family I'm broke when they need money? I had several instances in my 20s where friends and family members borrowed money from me. They either never paid it back or I had to really pressure them for the money. Problem is, everyone knew I make decent money and knew I was a habitual saver. So when they got hard up, they'd come up to me like an ATM machine. They'd be like, come on man, I know you got the money. Then I'd get the hard luck sob story followed by, I'll pay you back when I get. Anyone who's like, I know you got the money, give me the money. Don't lend them the money because they don't even sound appreciative. How are you going to demand money from someone just because you know they got the money? What the heck? So I opened up a new bank account. I only put $20 in savings, the minimum required by this bank. Then I put enough in the check-in for bills, groceries, and spend it that day so that account only had a few bucks left. When folks would hit me up for money, I'd be like, sorry, I'd like to help you, but money's tight right now. They'd call bullshit and I'd log into that account and show them. They'd all go away dejected. After a few years of this, people started asking where my money went. Obviously, I'm not going to tell them the truth. So I'd say beer or strip club or casino. And not only did they believe me, because that's what they did, but by the 2010s, they were lecturing me about not wasting my money. Anyway, in the 2010s, I got married and filled my wife in on that situation. She thought it was funny. Anyway, my sister came over for Halloween and made some comment about how glad she was that I learned to be more responsible with my money. My wife started laughing and spilled the beans. My sister confronted me and I confirmed it was true. Then I told her I wasn't 20 anymore, and if she hit me up for money, the answer was no. She told the rest of the family. Some think it's hilarious, but others think I'm a tight-ratted asshole. Some have asked me how much I have, and I tell them none of your business. Good. They're not wrong for doing that. Why would they be? If people are just hassling you for money just because you have money, yeah, they're not good people anyways. And why are they mad? Seriously, why are they mad? It's not even their money. Can you imagine being mad at someone for having money? Why would you be mad at them? Like, your financial state is your own responsibility. If you don't have money for your necessities, what have they been spending it on? Huh? And they wouldn't even pay it back. That's the thing. They would borrow money but not pay it back. I swear, people. But seriously, I feel like the sister shouldn't have told anyone. She should have just kept it a secret. Because now it puts this person in like an awkward spot. Some people just can't keep a secret. And they don't have common sense. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!